Hey everybody, how are you? So it's summertime. I'm about to go for a bike ride, so excuse the look. But I just wanted to come on and talk about a popular subject for people who are trying to detox, and that is deodorant. So Norwex has two options. If you use and love one, tell me below. And the reason I'm asking that is everybody has a different body chemistry. So some people prefer this one and love it, and some people prefer this one and love it. And the other thing is, if you have been using a toxic antiperspirant, what that does is it clogs your pores to make you not sweat, and you have to detox before you switch to Norwex or not any natural deodorant, any deodorant that's safe for you. Did you know that parabens were found in breast cancer tissue? So natural deodorant is definitely a must if you are a woman in particular, but we want to avoid hormone disruption, right? Like we want something that is safe to put on the area near where your breast is, and your armpit has lymph nodes in it. So it's really important that you're putting something safe on. I think I have a cat hair on my lip. Okay, so we have an EWG verified option now. This is our prebiotic deodorant, and it comes with a refill. And then we have our crystal deodorant, which is essentially a block of salt. So they're both natural, safe solutions. So some deodorant problems that I've experienced, I don't know if you guys have been looking for a safe natural deodorant, is sometimes when you put one on that works, it stains your clothing. Did you notice that? Like you get like dark brown spots around your armpits because of all that residue that it leaves behind. Some people find that they get dry and scratchy. And so I haven't found that with either of these. So I'm going to explain to you how they work, and also know that everything Norwex always has a 60-day satisfaction guarantee. So for me in particular, I feel like with the personal care, the shampoo, conditioner, skincare, deodorant, all of those things, I think that's really valuable to be able to have a long period of time to let your body detox and adjust and see how it works with your body chemistry. Okay. So, the first option, and, probably I would say if I could only keep one, I guess I would keep this one, is, the crystal deodorant. So this is a block of salt. That's what it is. That's the ingredient. So it is hard, and what you do is you would wet this really well, and then you apply it very liberally. So you're putting a lot on right after you shower. So what you want to do to help with odor is first you want to use Norwex microfiber. So I actually have this out. I take it on my bike ride. It's a sweat towel. It's perfect. It fits around my hand like this when I ride my bike. I can wipe the sweat, but before you apply your deodorant, you want to make sure that your armpits are clean. And so one of the things that I hear about people saying when they use a body cloth is they feel like they sweat cleaner, they smell less, and they're not making that up, because what the body cloth is doing is it's physically removing 99% of bacteria from your armpits. So if you've seen me do the glowing germs demo where I use glowing germs, and then I use a regular cleaning wipe with surfactant, and then I take a Norwex EnviroCloth and wipe down the center is clean. The rest has residue from that surfactant left behind. If you're just using a loofah, which is filled with bacteria, by the way, it does not self-purify like Norwex, and you're using a soap or a surfactant or a body wash, all you're doing is putting that on top of your armpit, which has sweat, it has bacteria, it has residue from your deodorant. So you want to physically and mechanically clean that off. And you're going to find that that's the first step to smelling better and sweating cleaner, okay? So you can use the body cloth, the small body cloth, the body scrub mitt. And then when you get out of the shower, I have little dust bunnies flying because I just yanked my blinds open to talk to you guys. So when you get out of the shower, if you just shaved, this one might sting a little bit. So I honestly love having both. So you'd want to give it a little time if you just shaved your armpits. But most of the time, right after the shower, pat your armpit dry, wet this, and apply liberally. If you don't drop this, it will last you like a year. It'll last a really long time. I'm thinking of you, Sandy Deeringer. I think you said is it like 5 years you had yours? It was like a little nub. So as long as you don't drop it, this is like the cheapest deodorant you could ever buy because it lasts so long. It's also great on bug bites. So if you get a bug bite, you can wet it and put it on the itch. And then also stinky feet. You can use it for stinky feet. You can use it for underboob. When you're using a natural deodorant, it is not an antiperspirant. Norwex or any other natural deodorant, they're not antiperspirants. The aluminum is what's toxic in regular antiperspirants. That is what's clogging your pores and not allowing your body to sweat, which is what it naturally is doing to detox. And so you're not going to find that you're going to be completely dry with any natural deodorant. However, I feel like this one for me does a little better job with sweat than this one. So This one is, it's got prebiotics. It does have charcoal in it to help absorb moisture and absorb like sweat causing bacteria. But if you aren't familiar with prebiotics and probiotics, Norwex uses them in a lot of our personal care and our cleaning products because they are a safe alternative to the toxic chemical, alternative of what would be in a regular cleaning product or personal care. So we've got prebiotics and probiotics in our toothpaste, in our cleansing facial powder, in this deodorant. And the cool thing is it's got a refill. If I could pop it out, it's like slimy on the top. Of course it like pops out when I don't want it to, but all right, we're not popping it out. I also don't have my glasses on, but so you can pop it out and then you can actually just pop the refill back in. So it's got like a nice smooth, it goes on very smooth. And I have tested this and I've asked my family members to smell my armpits, even after like going on a bike ride, being sweaty all day. And I don't smell. My twins won't smell my armpits, but my husband has smelled my armpits and it works. Okay, guys, it works. So, I have found actually this one works better for me than the last probiotic deodorant that Norwex had. And I know some people say the opposite. They like the old one better. So again, try it for your body chemistry and see what works best for you. But this one has antioxidants in it, so it's actually going to feed your microbiome. So like they say, eat yogurt because it's good for your gut health. It's going to balance the good bacteria in your gut. When the bacteria of your body is balanced, that's when you are going to have a better pH. You're going to smell better. You're going to feel better, all of those things. So this is going to balance your pH. And it's a great alternative for the planet because of those refills. So those are the two options. Let me know if you love one more than the other below. Always know you have a 60-day satisfaction guarantee, but also know if you're switching from a toxic deodorant, you've got to give it time for your body to push those toxins out. You can do a pit detox. So you can do that with bentonite clay and apple cider vinegar. You can look it up. Just Google armpit detox. I think if you search in this group, I have it in here as well. Or you can just give it time and let it kind of push out those toxins. And then it should start working for you. Some people notice it starts working right away. It just kind of depends on your unique body chemistry. But those are the two options. I like having both. You can even layer them if you want. I like that this one, once it dries, my armpits feel very dry. This one has a slight like tackiness to it, I guess you could say. But if you like having a fragrance, this one has a light bergamot fragrance to it, whereas this one has absolutely no fragrance at all, but you're not going to stink. So this one's tested to work up to 48 hours, and this one works fantastic also. So that's my little spiel on the deodorants. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. You can always order at www.norwex.com/Heather Petersheim. And whenever you have a consumable, you can put it on autosave and get 10% on every replenishment. So the best way to save money while saving the planet and your wellness, right, is when you get a consumable product to put it on autosave. You can stretch it from every month to every 6 months. And so you can, the frequency can be whatever you want it to be, but then you get the refills. So like we have refills for so many different things. You can put a refill on your autosave and you're going to get 10% off of every order that comes after that. When your autosave hits $150, you get free shipping. So some people like to have an autosave twice, 4 times a year with everything they need, their laundry detergent, dishwasher powder, skincare, deodorant, all of those things, and get free shipping on it. If there's a sale, you can go in and adjust it so that it'll ship now. I'm on a lot of different autosaves for different companies, and I'm always trying to milk the system and get any kind of free gift or sale. And I love the money savings that I get from being on an autosave, and just that you don't have to think about it, that it's coming. It'll be there for you when you need it and you won't run out. So, and you can cancel anytime too. That's the other thing. And consultants actually get the 10% off on top of their 35% consultant discount. So 35% off plus another 10%. So that's pretty powerful also. If you guys have questions on this, let me know. If you love one or the other, I would love for you to drop it in the comments below for everybody. I'm going to go off onto my bike ride, come back, wash myself with my body scrub mitt and my body cloth, put my deodorant on, head to physical therapy, and I'm not going to be stinky because these deodorants work without making a big old stain under your armpit. All right. If you guys have questions, reach out. Have a great day. Bye-bye.